Have you ever considered how anxiety impacts your life? It's a question that's more relevant now than ever before. In our fast-paced modern society, anxiety has become a silent epidemic, stealthily creeping into various aspects of our lives. It can strain relationships, hinder career progression, and even sabotage our overall happiness. It's like an unseen puppet master, pulling the strings of our emotions, actions, and reactions. With such a pervasive influence, it's clear that we need effective strategies to cope. Strategies that not only help us manage our anxiety, but also empower us to rise above it. Strategies that enable us to regain control of the strings of our lives. Now imagine if there was an ancient philosophy, a way of thinking that has withstood the test of time, offering practical solutions to this modern-day challenge. But what if there was an ancient philosophy that could help us navigate through life's anxieties with grace and resilience? Enter Stoicism, a philosophy that originated in ancient Greece and still holds profound wisdom for our modern times. The roots of Stoicism date back to the 3rd century BC, when a merchant named Zeno of Citium found himself shipwrecked in Athens. He stumbled upon a book about Socrates and was so inspired by his teachings that he decided to devote his life to philosophy. Thus, the school of Stoicism was born. Stoicism quickly gained prominence, with great minds such as Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius becoming its proponents. Seneca, a statesman and dramatist, used Stoicism to navigate the treacherous political waters of Rome. Epictetus, once a slave, found solace in Stoicism's teachings, eventually becoming a revered philosopher. And Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, penned his meditations on Stoicism, which continue to inspire millions today. At its core, Stoicism teaches us about the dichotomy of control. It encourages us to differentiate between things we can control and things we can't. Our thoughts, our actions, our responses, these are within our control. The world outside, the actions of others, and the unstoppable march of time, these are not. Recognizing this empowers us to focus our energy where it truly matters. Stoicism also emphasizes acceptance of fate. Stoics believe that everything happens for a reason, and that we are all part of a larger, interconnected cosmos. This perspective helps us to let go of our fears and anxieties about the unknown, trusting in the natural flow of the universe. But Stoicism isn't just about acceptance, it's also about the pursuit of virtue. Stoics strive to live in accordance with nature, to act justly, and to cultivate wisdom, courage, and self-discipline. They see these qualities as the true measures of a good and fulfilling life. So how can these principles of Stoicism help us deal with anxiety? It's all about understanding what we can change, accepting what we can't, and striving to live a life of virtue. In the face of anxiety, Stoicism offers a path of tranquility, resilience, and inner peace. Stoicism provides a unique perspective on anxiety and offers practical solutions. This ancient philosophy introduces us to a new way of thinking, where we shift our focus from external events to our own internal responses. Picture this. You're stuck in traffic, late for a meeting, and your anxiety is escalating by the second. Instead of allowing this stress to consume you, Stoicism encourages you to ask yourself, what is within my control? You can't control the traffic, but you can control how you react to it. By focusing on what you can influence, such as your thoughts, emotions, and actions, you can reduce the power that anxiety holds over you. Now let's consider another scenario. Perhaps you're worried about a loved one's health. Again, Stoicism reminds us to focus on what's within our control. We can't control our loved one's health, but we can control how we show up for them. We can offer support, love, and care. And in doing so, we reduce our own anxiety and provide comfort for them. Stoicism also promotes acceptance. Instead of wishing things were different, Stoicism teaches us to accept reality as it is. This doesn't mean we become passive or indifferent. Rather, it means we understand and accept the limits of our control. It's about acknowledging that some things are out of our hands, and that's okay. Finally, Stoicism encourages us to pursue virtue, which includes wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Rather than striving for external success or validation, we aim to cultivate these virtues within ourselves. This focus on personal growth and character can lead to a more peaceful and fulfilling life, free from the constant tug of anxiety. So, you see, Stoicism isn't just an ancient philosophy. It's a practical toolkit for managing anxiety and cultivating a life of tranquility and fulfillment. Now that we understand the principles, let's explore some of the benefits of adopting Stoicism. The benefits of Stoicism extend far beyond just dealing with anxiety. This age-old philosophy, originally developed by the ancient Greeks, offers us a toolbox for navigating life's ups and downs with grace and equanimity. One of the most profound benefits of Stoicism is increased resilience. The Stoics believed that we can't control what happens to us, but we can control how we respond. By adopting this mindset, we can build resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity and keep going. This can be incredibly empowering, especially in today's fast-paced, ever-changing world. Another significant benefit of Stoicism is improved decision-making. Stoicism encourages us to focus on what's in our control and let go of what's not. This can help us make better decisions by clearing away the clutter of external circumstances and focusing on our own actions and attitudes. It's a powerful antidote to the paralysis that can come from overthinking or worrying about things outside our control. But perhaps the most profound benefit of Stoicism is the greater inner peace it can bring. By learning to accept what we can't change and to act on what we can find a sense of calm amidst the chaos. This inner peace can spill over into all areas of our lives, from our relationships to our careers, enhancing our well-being and personal growth. Stoicism also teaches us to value and appreciate the present moment. It reminds us that the past is gone and the future is uncertain, so the only thing we truly have is now. This can help us live more fully and mindfully, savoring the richness of our experiences rather than getting caught up in regrets about the past or worries about the future. In short, Stoicism offers a powerful framework for living a more fulfilling, resilient, and peaceful life. It's not just about managing anxiety, but about thriving in the face of life's inevitable challenges and uncertainties. But how can we start incorporating Stoicism into our lives? Practicing Stoicism doesn't require a major life overhaul. It starts with small changes in perspective and behavior. Now let's dive into the practical ways you can incorporate Stoicism into your daily life. Firstly, we have mindfulness. This is the art of being present, of living in the here and now. It's about not letting your mind wander into the past with regret or into the future with worry. Instead, focus on the present moment because that's all we truly have. How can you practice this? Start by paying attention to your thoughts. Notice when they drift and gently bring them back to the present. Next, let's talk about control. Stoicism teaches us that some things are within our control and others are not. We should focus our energy and efforts only on the things we can control, like our actions, our responses, and our attitudes. The weather, the traffic, other people's opinions, those are beyond our control. So why waste energy worrying about them? Instead, accept them as they are and move on. Lastly, view challenges as opportunities for growth. Life won't always be smooth sailing, and that's okay. When you face a challenge, instead of seeing it as a setback, see it as an opportunity to learn, to grow, to become stronger. Remember, the obstacle is the way. When adversity strikes, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this to grow? Incorporating these principles into your daily life won't happen overnight. It's a gradual process, and it's okay to take small steps. Maybe today you choose to let go of one worry about something you can't control. Maybe tomorrow, you take a moment to be mindful during your morning coffee. Every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to living the Stoic way of life. So, are you ready to embrace the Stoic way of life and say goodbye to anxiety? After all, Stoicism is more than just a philosophy. It's a roadmap to a peaceful mind and a fulfilling life. Stoicism offers a time-tested philosophy for dealing with life's challenges, including anxiety. We've journeyed through the terrain of this ancient wisdom, delving into its roots and exploring how it can be a balm for the modern mind plagued by anxiety. We've seen how Stoicism, with its emphasis on accepting reality as it is, and focusing on our responses, can be a powerful tool against the storms of worry and stress. Perhaps you're now intrigued by the potential of Stoicism to transform your life. Maybe you're eager to dive deeper, to learn more about the Stoic philosophers and their teachings. If so, let this be the beginning of your adventure into Stoicism. Start incorporating its principles into your daily routine, one step at a time. Experiment, observe, grow. Remember, the power to overcome anxiety lies within you, and Stoicism can be the guide on your journey. Embrace the Stoic way of life today, and find your path to peace and resilience.